The world has lost a legend and an icon, and I am just in shock. Prince, to me, was everything. Weird, androgynous, sensual, sexual, open, creative, and as a child growing up, feeling very different and I being uh, a Jamaican or having being a child having dreads in the 80s where the only references that people knew on a large scale was like Bob Marley, but back in Miami, while there was plenty of Jamaicans around, there wasn't that many people with locks. And so I do remember so many times feeling like eyes are constantly, you know, on me. And look, kids are cruel. I certainly felt that. Pay no attention to my hair. My hair is a wreck. But kids were cruel. I really dived into my head and my experience and kind of being very much to myself. On the outside, I was happy, I was friendly. I never really had that much of a problem gaining and keeping and having friends. I won't say that. I didn't have any problems there. But when I am by myself and just dealing with, your everyday insecurities, do these people really like me? Am I going to be teased? Those kind of, issues that any person in your youth goes through. And then, and so you go through, for me, connecting to music. And that was my outlet. Didn't have a musical talent per se, but I gravitated to it. I gravitated to hip hop. I gravitated to, reggae. I gravitated to country. But as a as an 8-year-old, I remember my parents taking me to see Purple Rain. And I was 8, I felt so many emotions. I felt, who is this man that seemed more feminine than most men that I knew growing up, and was beautiful. And his voice that had such powerful ranges. How did this come out of this individual? From then I was done. When there was that, I guess, beef back in the day, competition, the are you a Michael Jackson fan? Are you a Prince fan? I was a Prince fan from the beginning. There was no question about where my loyalty lied. But I've never been that type of overzealous, like, rabid fan. Not to say that's a bad thing or a good thing. I was just never that person. Starstruck, never really been my issue. I've had a couple of moments, but for the most part, like, I think I take things pretty well. I am not I am not taking this well at, and I am certainly not the only one. I just wanted to kind of vent because it's really frustrating to like I now, I was telling my sister about how people, all over the world had reacted to like the untimely passing of Michael Jackson and the untimely passing of Whitney Houston. And in my mind, I was like, was also, upset about those celebrity deaths. But I just knew that the person that has it made me feel comfortable about my own insecurities and weirdness. I didn't think that I would be dealing with them passing away tragically. And I missed his concert when he played for Essence, and I know that there were other shows, and I was just like, because I am not financially where I need to be, the last thing I'm thinking about is trying to make it to any Prince concert or shows or, travel. Right now, I have totally other focuses right now. And now to realize that those opportunities are not going to be there. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't have an artist outside of my personal friends uh, that I like need to see. And I am really regretful of like not making a more of an effort to like trying to see his last performances. And I really didn't think that I would even be reacting this way, because I don't do this, and I think a lot of people may also be feeling this way too. And so I just wanted to take a moment to share in my pain as a fan, as someone that has admired his music, as someone that his music really helped me and entertained me and made me reflect. And yeah, I felt like I needed to share this. I'm contemplating whether I'm even going to upload this video or not. But whether I've ever met him or not is not even important. It's, when people have certain talents that touches people beyond and makes them feel less different. Um, I am, I can honestly say that he inspired and has inspired and is inspiring me and motivating me, because life is too short. And he has lived his best life. And now that you're hearing more stories about his personal life and the things that he's done, not just in music, but for the community, I am just, I am